Hey, welcome to Fuddlife, where we like wood and steel guns and fishing in john boats.
Welcome back, everybody. Today's video is on the Swedish Mauser, M-96, model 1896 Mauser. I've got two examples here. This one I bought back in 15, I guess. And this was my first military surplus rifle. It was my first foray into the collecting of them. And it's not numbers matching. A lot of the numbers match, but it's been Cerakoted and some of the like the bands don't match. These numbers don't match, but it has a beautiful stock. I just love the stock on the thing. It has a turned down bolt, and it's been drilled and tapped for a scope. It's pretty accurate. It's fun to shoot. The round doesn't beat you up. It has a few interesting features, like the floor plate on it. It has a Celtic design. I know that's definitely not military. Someone did that. It's engraved into the floor plate. I think it's totally cool. I love it. Then it has another Celtic design in the extractor. Let's pull that out. I don't know if that's showing up, but that definitely was not put on there by Carl Gustav. So there are cock on close. The 1896 pattern is a cock on close, as well as the 1895. I had an 1895 Chilean Mauser that was cock on close. These are a little, they're very similar, but the Swedes had specific things that they wanted on them. So the 1896 model is cock on close. The Swedes initially had Mauser build them for them. I guess in 1897, Mauser built them for a couple of years, and then with Swedish steel. These are all, you can look all this stuff up. I may not be 100% correct on it because I'm not a historian. I just love the old military rifles. But at any rate, at some point they took over the production, and they were built in the Carl Gustav factory. This one was built in 1919, and you can see it's been drilled and tapped for a scope, and the bolt's been modified and turned down. At some point, these parts were Cerakoted, and the floor plate as well. The receiver retains the original bluing, and the butt plate is painted, and I actually painted that. It was pretty crusty when I got it. It was really dirty and nasty. Whoever had it shot a bunch of corrosive ammunition out of it and never cleaned it. So when I took the bolt apart, it was green on the inside with it was a strange corrosion. But I cleaned it up, and it's fairly accurate. I haven't really developed a stellar load for it. This is what I'm using here. This is a Hornady bullet. I think it's 140 grain, if I remember right. I can find that out and put it in the description, I guess. Then I picked this rifle up. And this was part of a group of rifles that I bought from a man that passed away that was in my rifle club. And this one became available, and this one's the numbers matching. It's all complete. It has the cleaning rod. The bolt is correct. There's no drilling or tapping or any of that stuff. So this one is from the armory fresh. And it has, along with the disc, it has another holdover sticker that was applied by the Swedes. I don't know how accurate this information is, and in fact, I haven't fired this rifle yet. It came with this crate of bullets. They're a bunch of different sizes, some loaded. These are all just loose bullets, tons of them. So the man that I got this rifle from was pretty fastidious about keeping logs and stuff on the other rifles, but this one didn't have a log. However, his reload boxes, he's got the data, and well, there they all go. But there's the data for each load. So I'm going to pick up where he left off and fire these guys and see where they hit with this rifle. I'm going to try a few in this rifle too. I picked the bayonet up from a local gun shop in town, H&H Guns, and I got the Frog off of eBay. So it's been kind of a piecemeal kind of deal for me with these, and I think I may send this one down the road.
I didn't see which one you pointed to.
This one. It's not numbers matching, and if I'm going to have two of the same rifle, I'd rather have this be a carbine. I'd rather have the long rifle and the carbine than two long rifles. And though this one's beautiful, and I love the finish, I love the color of the wood, it's been bastardized somewhat, so I'd rather have the model that's or the example that's more correct. The thing is, I haven't fired this yet, so if it shoots wonky, I may trade this one. But I know this one's good, so it feeds off a 5-round stripper clip, like most of your military stuff. Here's some Swedish military rounds that were in this crate as well. I'll try a couple of these. Came with a couple of boxes of those. I don't even know if you can get this anymore. I haven't seen it in gun shows or anything, though. But I haven't really pursued it. I've been busy shooting other stuff and loading other rounds, and haven't gotten back to this. So I'm going to take it out today and put some lead down range and find out how this one works. I know this one's good, so I'll try a few of the military rounds in it and see how it acts, as well as the stuff that I've loaded. And I got ample stuff in here to shoot, more than I'll use for quite a while. So anyway, let's pack these up and head to the range. All right, here we go with the first shots out of this rifle. I've had it for 6 months or better, but haven't had an opportunity to shoot it yet. So I got a gong out here at 100 yards. If you watched my last video, I shot the same gong. So I'm going to aim pretty much just dead on and see what happens. And this is with my reloads, and let's see, what are these? It's 40-64 powder at 35 grains, and it's a Hornady interlock bullet, 160 grain round nose, PPU case, and Winchester large rifle primer. Just high. See him a little lower. That's got it. So about a 12 o'clock hold seems to work. These rifles are just a joy to shoot. They're heavy enough, and the round is light enough. It's just, they're a pleasure to shoot. Money. As you would expect from a Swedish Mauser. I don't know if the sound of that's coming through on the video, but it's knocking the tar out of it. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to switch the camera around and to look downrange and see if I can get some of these hits on camera. It's doing way better than the infield rifle. The last video I made was the British infield. I shot all over God's creation with it, but these Swedes are just tech drivers. If you do your part, they'll do their part. I'll just take one more shot with this rifle and then get the next one. Get my other one up. Five shots, 6 shots, 6 hits. I like that percentage way better. Set this one down. I'll try out the other one. Haven't shot it in quite a while. It's a blast to shoot too. I don't remember where to hold with this one. It's been a while. Probably a year since I shot it. So I got 3 rounds in it. Well, I'll try to aim in the exact same place. That looked low. Try that one more time. Same hold. Beautiful. Held it just a little bit higher. That's an 8-inch gong down there. It's standard fare. Or, you know what? I take that back. I think that's a 10-inch gong. Nice. Let me try one of these military rounds. I don't know, this stuff's probably as rare as hen's teeth, but what else are you going to do? Leave it in the box for the rest of the time? Let's try the same hold. Looks good. Got a little more zip than my reloads, seems like. Try one more. I don't know if this stuff's corrosive or not. I don't want to. shoot up a bunch of it, but the date on the head stamp is 76. Take that back, 74. So it was loaded in 1974. That should be non-corrosive, I would imagine. Stay in there, little jerk. Okay. There's one more of these. Looks like I missed high. That is the Swedish military load. The original ammunition that the Swedes put out was a round nose like this. It was probably for black powder. Excuse me. I think well, I'm struggling here. Excuse me. I think in 1896, when this rifle was developed, I'm not sure how widely available smokeless powder was. So this shows me that both rifles like the load that I developed. What a blast. What a blast to shoot. I'll tell you what, guys, you get the opportunity, pick one of these up. They're a blast to shoot, highly accurate, easy on your shoulder, fun to collect, all the above. Let this one sit in the rack and cool a little bit. Try one of the military loads in this 1905 rifle, 117-year-old rifle. Works as good as the day it was built. You gotta love that. There's another gentleman here at the range today. So when he wants to call a ceasefire, I'll run down and put a target up. See if I can stack them in there pretty close.
Okay, I got it zoomed out as far as I can get it. I'm gonna take my last two shots at the gong. Hopefully, if I can do my part, you'll see the gong rock.
All right, so I set up a couple of targets down there, and I'm going to try both rifles with the military ammunition and a couple of these guys too. You're not going to be able to see any of that, so when I get the targets, I'll show them on the video. Yeah, these are my reloads, so and they'll be dead center. So now I'm going to try one of these military dudes. I hate to shoot it all up because who knows if I'll ever be able to find that again. I'm going to put the military load in the top left corner. It's definitely got some more wallop than what I'm shooting, or from what I'm loading. These are also, I checked it earlier, these are beer dam primed, so I won't be able to reload these. They're scrap. All right, let's try the other rifle. I started reloading these from the onset. As this, you know, it's a pain in the ass finding ammunition for these old rifles, so I just started reloading from the get-go. All right, we'll see how close those are. I got the spotter scope set up. Those two are about, from the 1905 rifle, are about 1.25 inches apart. And the two from the 1919 rifle are about 1.25 inches apart. The 1919 rifle shoots a bit high. And, the 1919 rifle shoots, elevation is perfect, and the 1905 rifle, both of them are high, about 6 inches high or more. So that's why I had to aim low on the gong with the 1905 rifle, and dead on with this rifle. Guess that gong's big enough that you don't have to be that close. Ooh, I missed. These things like stripper clips mostly. Sometimes they can be a stinker. All right, I'm going to take this one out to the 200-yard target and see if I can hit that flipper. It won't show up on the camera at all, but I'll know. I didn't hit the flipper, but I hit the backstop. Or actually, it's a large steel plate surrounding a flipper, so I hit that. Shouldn't be much difference in elevation at 200 yards. let this one cool off and shoot the other one. So I like to bring 2 rifles. Try this one out at 200 also. I haven't had any luck yet. Of course, I'm not the best shot, and I can't see worth a crap. Like that dark colored rifle, the 1919 rifle, has a slightly better trigger. Better stick with the 100-yard target. I may be hitting it, I just can't see it. Ooh, that was... I'll move the camera over. Make sure that's all the way down, because that can definitely affect where you're hitting. Probably need to change the front sight for a 100-yard one, because it does shoot a bit high. Let's see where this one hits. Yeah, they're all right together there at about 6 inches high. So it likes the ammo. What a fun rifle. She does pretty well for her age. Yeah, I said I was going to trade this one, but I doubt it. I doubt it. It's pretty damn cool to shoot. Would help if I could see, but still fun. So this rifle's 103 years old. The other one's 117 years old. Still functioning perfect. You gotta love that shit. accuracy is completely acceptable for a military rifle. This one doesn't shoot as good as the other one, but you know, if you developed a specific load for it, it may outshoot it. I haven't spent enough time with load development. Okay, I got about 3 more rounds, and I'm gonna shoot them out of the other one and call it a day. How you doing? I'm shooting a video here. I have a YouTube channel.
Okay, good.
And I put them on.
If you can give me a second, I'm gonna take my targets and I'm gonna shoot no more, and you can do your
Cool.
video or whatever.
I'm gonna stop it right now.
Yeah, because looks like.
So I might as well go ahead and take a 200-yard shot while I'm waiting for this fella to finish up. Go change the target. Now, the last video I did, the 200-yard target did not show up at all. So this is just for my own amusement. It didn't hit the flipper.
Alright, I hope you enjoyed the content in today's video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. And go get yourself a Swedish Mauser. Fantastic weapon. Have a good one.